Rapids, oh, Grand Rapids. Deep is the river, wide is the valley. Oh, Beer City, pothole-filled streets. We've had our problems, but at least we're not Detroit. Rally around the Amway Hotel. If you don't like Jesus, then you can go to hell. Dum, dum, dum. Hippies of East Town, the meth heads on the west side, the homeless of Hearthside, we all sing along. Dum, dum, dum. Oh, Grand Rapids, oh, Grand Rapids. 3 months nice weather, and then it's cold as shit.
Hello. Hello. How are you all this evening? You enjoying yourself? All right. Well, welcome one and all to my town, the humble city of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I am your humble narrator, here to tell you the tale of how this all began. What is all this, you say? Why, this is ArtPrize, of course. I know. It's hard to recall, but there was once a day when there was no ArtPrize. This is not always how it was, and there was actually a time when you could get through town without traffic. And it's not how it always is, you see, my friends. There was a time before we here in Grand Rapids discovered art. Art saved Grand Rapids. We were once a simple town of sewer-dwelling Morlocks doing what typical Midwesterners do: cars, jobs, kids, hunting, internet porn, and the occasional murder. Boring distraction for lives that didn't know art. We listened to shitty music like this band. Ate bland food like Stella's across the street. And stayed far away from the downtown in fear that a black man would talk to us. We thought downtown Grand Rapids was a cesspool of evil, homeless hookers, gang rape, drug addicts, robberies, and no parking. Not even an Applebee's. Why would anyone want to go downtown? I mean, that was the general assumption of Grand Rapids until ArtPrize saved us. Cleaned the streets where we could walk, experience, and discuss art. And how? How do you ask? Did all this happen? Oh, I don't know, really. I was just murdering. But I jest. Right here, 6 years ago, when a mega-billionaire named Rick DeVos changed everything. And he had an idea, and he called it ArtPrize. And it lifted our hearts like a song.
Oh, hi, everybody. How's it going? Good to see you. Wow. Just another day in Grand Rapids. Every day is just another day. Not like any day in Grand Rapids. Parents work and watch their children play. What is happening to me? Why do I love this city? How can I show them the way that I love them? What can I give them that celebrates this special day? Just another day, such a special day. Just another day, just another day in Grand Rapids. I've got an idea. It's gonna make your day. not like any day in Grand Rapids. The day I planned is gonna blow your mind away, yeah. Something for all the city, something to make them feel me, something to make us the talk of the world. I'm on top of the world for one day, just another day. Such a special day, yes. Just another day. Such a special day. Oh, look, it's the mayor. Writing a plan, marking it down. Come up with ideas, shop them around. Getting the permits, hiring employees, building a fund, a gigantic fund that you will use to hand out rewards to the ones who have won. A gigantic fund, making a difference for your small town. People like you, it makes you proud. What is happening to me? Oh, I love this city. How can I show them the way that I love them? What can I give them that celebrates a special day? Just another day. Such a special day. Just another day. Such a special day. Just another day. Such a special day. Such another day. Just another day.
Oh, what a hunk of man. It came on so quick, so unexpected, and so concise. I guess that's how it goes when you have a gajillion dollars and you can just fart out an idea. Watch it be embraced and fully realized by a well-paid staff in a city trained to know you can do no wrong. Me, I feel like everything I've ever done is wrong. I mean, I'm not complaining, but, well, I have to be a lot more selective with the farts I fart out. You know, with the clarity and focus of a wise and flatulent master, I have to know exactly which ones to cast aside and which ones to announce proudly, considering, you know, tone, color, presence, and, of course, timing. Anyway, ArtPrize. Rick calls his fart, idea, ArtPrize. And he knows it's gonna kick ass. An art competition where the public can be the judge of what is good or bad art. Where the public opinion has the power and the critics can just go fuck themselves. He was sure it would bring about a revolution in the collective consciousness of his little Midwestern city and that great artists would flock to Grand Rapids from all over the world to meet a general public eager to explore and learn art. Oh, what a day this would be. Rick DeVos set about making his ArtPrize a reality. But meanwhile, not the bar, on the other side of the tracks, and unaware of the machinations going on in the upper echelons of his small town's cultural elite, a young, idealistic boy named Rob Bliss is also greeting the day with newfound excitement.
Good morning, Grand Rapids. Gosh, what a cool day this is. You know why I love this town so much, Mr. Narrator, sir?
No, Rob, why?
Because anything can happen here. You just gotta dream it. Watch me start dreaming.
Oh, and young Robert starts dreaming like any young boy would. He dreams up the sweetest and most innocent dreams because he could. He dreams up a gift of his love that he makes it material, and you know what? I hope it doesn't suck.
I got it!
What?
It's a doozy.
What is it?
You're gonna love it.
Ooh, tell me, what is it?
A water slide.
A what?
That's right, a water slide that runs right through the heart of the city. And people can come and slide on it, and it'll be totally cool, and everyone's gonna love me. I mean, they're gonna love it, and it'll be totally a perfect day for everyone. Yeah, I love this town so much because, you know, this is my town, and I can do anything I want. My town. I grew up in a small town. It grew into a big town. Now I live in the downtown of the city. It's a pretty cool city. My next door neighbor, Cindy, moved here from a big city. And my town, I'm so proud about my town. Come on over to my town. Come on over, we'll get down. Let's do things. Check out all the tall buildings. Living high in the city. Doing things in the buildings. Living in a town that's small can give you the blues. Don't give in to it. Lots sitting around with not that much to do, cause you already done it. But when you get the urge that makes you want to move away, oh baby, baby, please don't run away. My town, I'm so proud about my town. Come on over to my town. Let me show you around my town. Ride the rapid. Check out all the Grand Rapids. Best way to avoid all the traffic. Riding the bus is good habit. Oh, and Founders. I like the beer at Founders. Come on and fill up some growlers with all the great beer at Founders. On the west side, Mexican food is so fun. Get some soul food on the south side. Get some breakfast on the east side. Living in a town that's small can give you the blues. Don't give in to it. Lots sitting around with not that much to do, cause you already done it. But when you get the urge that makes you want to move away, oh baby, baby, please don't run away. What's going on over there? Something's happening. ArtPrize? What the heck is this ArtPrize? This is messing with my mind. Who would give away a prize for art? Who's that fella? Who's that zillionaire fella? Well, excuse me, sir, let me tell you. Why aren't you listening? Excuse me, sir, won't you listen? Please, sir, won't you go away? I'm getting turned off by this ArtPrize. Excuse me, sir, I just gotta talk to you real... Hey, excuse me, I need to have a discussion with you, and it's really important. There's a very urgent matter that I need to bring to your attention. Hey, I'm right here, just pay attention real quick, listen to me, hey, excuse me!
No, it's, hold on a second. Okay, so I'm thinking over here we like a big, like the word now, but it's made out of clocks. And then like people will think about time and stuff. Like,
what's this? Oh, it seems someone else already has plans for the city today, young Robert. And even worse, it just so happens that those plans are for the very spot you, young Robert, wants to put his stupid water slide.
Excuse me, sir. What about my water slide?
Water slide?
Come here, contestants.
Oh, yeah, you can enter a water slide in ArtPrize. You can enter anything in ArtPrize. As long as it inspires discussion, it's validated as art. That's the genius of this thing.
No, I mean, that sounds great and all, but you're putting your ArtPrize right where I was going to put my water slide, and it's...
Listen, I'm sorry. This is my ArtPrize, my legacy to my Grand Rapids. No, I'm sorry. You're going to have to do your water slide somewhere else. This is just...
But it has to go here. We're on a hill.
Listen here, boy. You might think that you're good for Grand Rapids. You might think that your idea is the best. But I say that to glide down a slide through Hardside is an idea that must be put to the test. I've got millions, almost millions, and my friends are in the trillions, and the city is a playground at my behest. So when I decide that it's time for ArtPrize, Get out the way, son. Put your idea to rest. 'Cause I'm a trust fund baby, hailing out from Mars, making lots of money in the land of cars. Don't question my decisions, 'cause I'm a man with vision. Gonna turn the little art around, gonna turn the art world upside down. You like women? I got women. I got the pretty little ladies begging on their knees to see the new Messiah, the local boy pariah. I'm a bona fide and guaranteed Midwestern boy celebrity. Trust fund baby. Oh, I'm a trust fund baby. Oh, I'm making lots of money, spending daddy's honey. Everybody wants to get a piece of me. I'm the golden boy Ricky. Oh yeah, trust fund baby. Oh, I'm a trust fund baby. I'm making lots of money, spending daddy's honey. Everybody wants to get a piece of me. I'm a golden boy Ricky. Take it, ladies. That's right. Who's got the gold suit? You do, Rick. Okay, it's time for some no rhythm white Dutch boy soft shoe. Take you away, 'cause my vision for the future is a vision for today. And your little water slide, well, it can just go away, 'cause you're shit out of luck. That's right.
Oh, poor little Rob felt frustrated and helpless up against the immensity of Rick's ArtPrize idea and its massive corporate funding.
Why can't I have my water slide?
Impudent boy.
To teach the boy a lesson, Rick DeVos tears out his left eye.
Oh my God! Oh, that hurts so bad! That is not the expected response! Oh my God, this is horrible! I'll get you for this, Rick DeVos!
And so it was that Rick DeVos cast Rob Bliss out of ArtPrize and totally forgot about the little bastard while doing the most douchebag thing he could think of. He took a joyride in his helicopter.
Helicopter ride, I can't believe it. I'm floating through the sky. Just 2 blades separate me from the ground. I don't ask why. I'm feeling so elated. Such a lucky, wealthy guy. Won't you join me on a helicopter ride? Step inside for a helicopter ride. Through the skyways we will glide. On a helicopter ride, watch me fly along the sky. On this helicopter ride, you will believe in everything you see. It's nothing much to me, 'cause I'm so goddamn wealthy. Just look at everything, it all belongs to me. I can do anything, 'cause I'm so goddamn wealthy, all that the eye can see. It all belongs to me, it is my legacy, my Dutch menagerie. Everyone is happy, and everyone is glad, 'cause Rick DeVos is happy, and Ricky owns the land, owns the land. I feel I know
What everybody needs,
I'm easygoing,
he aims to please.
anyone can be.
They want to be,
Just like me.
then you will be free.
I'm so fucking wealthy! Helicopter ride, step inside for a helicopter ride through the skyways you will guide. On a helicopter ride, watch me fly above the sky. On a helicopter ride, I'm the guy who owns the sky and everything beneath it lies. All the land is blessed to know this wealthy guy.
Love this guy.
What a guy. Time passed and life moved on. ArtPrize began, and from the start, it was a smashing success. People came from all over the world to show and look at art, and everyone loved Rick and the good job he was doing. And all the white upper-class property owners loved all the money being spent in all their businesses. And Rick had all but forgotten about little Rob and his stupid water slide and the argument between the two of them that had ended with Rick tearing out Rob's eye, leaving him scarred, shamed, and doomed to live out the rest of his measly days in the secret tunnels underneath the Grand River.
Woe is me. Doomed to live out the rest of my measly days in the secret tunnels underneath the Grand River. With no one to talk to but the corpses of Gerald and Betty Ford. With nothing to eat but the corpses of Gerald and Betty Ford. With no one to have sex with but the corpses of Gerald and Betty Ford. Oh, this is no life. And it's all because that bastard Rick DeVos tore out my eye and kicked me out of ArtPrize. Oh, what do I do? This is such a big problem.
Oh, don't feel so low, little Rob. You just gotta take this and put it all in perspective.
I've been having a little bit of trouble with perspective lately, what with my current eyeball count situation.
Well, look at it this way with that one good eye. If you've got a big problem, it seems too big to handle, you just need to step back and realize a big problem is nothing but a big thing made of smaller things.
What?
Yeah. You just gotta put it in focus. A really big thing, when you really look up close, is just made of a lot of small things.
You mean like a sculpture of polar bears made out of dinnerware?
Yeah. Or like a big moose made out of something really stupid, like nails.
Or what about like a portrait of someone made out of thumbtacks?
Exactly. Or a map of Michigan made out of something really unoriginal, like Michigan license plates.
Or how about like a big giant shoe made of shoes?
Yeah, stupid stuff. A bottle made out of bottle caps.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
A big giant penny made of smaller pennies. I got it, Mr. Narrator. A big problem is just made of smaller problems.
Exactly.
A big problem is not a problem because it's made of smaller things.
If you got a problem, don't worry about it. Break it down to smaller things.
It just matters how you look at it. If it's near or if it's far. It's a game played with perspective. It's made of smaller things.
Made of smaller things. Get back to it. There's nothing to it. It's made of smaller things.
You can combine anything you want, like a Sasquatch made out of boards.
Exactly.
The general public always falls for it when it's made of smaller things. just matters how you look at it. If it's near or if it's far, it's a game played with perspective. It's made of smaller things.
Oh, like a map of the United States made entirely out of frying pans.
It's made of smaller things.
Or a horse in the river and made nothing but those twigs in the river.
It's made of smaller things.
Something really stupid, like a crow made out of spare tires.
It's made of smaller things.
Or a great big belt made out of just little belts.
It's made of smaller things.
Oh, wait. Okay. A portrait of Martin Luther King made out of Rubik's Cubes.
It's made of smaller things.
Okay, that's good, Rob.
It's made of smaller things.
No, Robert, done.
It's made of smaller things.
Okay, fucking stop it, Rob.
I get it, Mr. Narrator. A big problem is just made of smaller problems. I know just what to do now.
Oh, goody.
I'm gonna make a big problem for Rick DeVos, and it's gonna be made of 200,000 smaller problems. And I'm gonna give him an art prize he'll never forget.
Not exactly what I had in mind. But, you know, it'll just keep this shitty storyline moving along. Anyway, we now find Rick DeVos celebrating a successful art prize at a fancy cocktail party for all those cool white people putting on art prize. The kind of cocktail party that the person who wrote this shitty musical will never, ever, ever, ever be invited to.
Wow, golly, gosh, thank you everyone so very much for coming out to this really cool cocktail party to celebrate how fantastic ArtPrize has been so far. It's really a pleasure. Why isn't this microphone working?
Having trouble with your microphone, Rick?
What's going on? Who are you?
Don't you recognize me? You're the one who took my eye!
Rob Bliss?
The very same. Try and shut down my water slide, will you? Well, I've got a new and better idea. One that will bring about your destruction and leave me the city all to myself to do with as I please, and I can finally build my fucking water slide! Release the paper airplanes!
Paper airplanes?
That's right! 200,000 paper airplanes armed with razor-sharp tips that will tear your precious art prize to shreds!
No! Human shield! Human shield!
All the storm was soon tonight, they thought the world would die. The people clenched their hearts and cried as they let the airplanes fly. The sun was blinded out of sight as they heard the children cry. As the paper rained down all over town.
Protect me! Protect me!
People hid inside the darkness of their shuttered homes. The fear was really could feel the bite, they could feel it in their bones. The only light the papers fight was a will of all its own.
I'm taking this. I'm taking this.
Boss, what is the cost of your life? Young Rick DeVos, consider the cost. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm right! Yes, I'm right! Yes, I'm right! Yes, I'm right!
Yes, I'm right!
I thought I had created something that the town would love me, but now I am hated. The airplanes fill the sky above me, cower in fright, scared of the night. All I have done is torn apart by airplanes made of paper.
Release the paper airplanes! Aim for their eyes! Who made these paper airplanes anyway? you've done. You've turned me into a monster. Look at what you've done to all the city. Is art your sponsor? Gonna tear down the city. Gonna tear down the walls. Gonna tear down the city. Gonna tear down the walls. So much shitty up in the city. Tell me what is the cost? Tell me what is the
Oh, poor Rick. Poor, extremely wealthy Rick. You've been thwarted by Robert's storm of paper airplanes, and even worse, the people liked it. Oh, and they're voting in massive numbers, and, well, Rick couldn't let a piece of crap idea like throwing paper airplanes off a building he owns win ArtPrize. Then Rob might have all the money to build that stupid fucking water slide.
Rob Bliss must be stopped. But how am I to do it?
Oh, and he thought as hard as he could, using all his third-generation billionaire genius. Genius that was earned off the sweat and hard work and failure of all those people that bought into that stupid pyramid scheme his family runs over the years. And he came up with an answer.
I've got it!
He realized the answer was he would vote. Just like everyone else, he had the power to vote. He would vote for a piece of art that he thought was the best, and then maybe, just maybe, Rob's paper airplanes wouldn't win.
Okay, I've got to vote. I've got to vote for the piece of art that is sure to win ArtPrize.
Uh-huh.
It has to be stupid.
Yep.
Salient.
Uh-huh.
It has to be in a location that is extremely accessible and easy to find.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be gigantic, moronic. And it has to rely on some kind of trick or gimmick that would trick an overly religious conservative Dutch population into voting for it.
Yeah.
But where would I find this piece of art?
You could try the Bob.
Who is Bob?
Bob, a big old building. You know, it hosts tons of artists from all over the world. It's got this massive outdoor display. Looks a lot like Thunderdome out of Mad Max. Yeah.
Artists from all over the world?
Yeah.
Hundreds of them?
Billions.
Gathering together to engage a cultural and erudite art viewing public eager to enjoy, view, and discuss art. Why, this Bob must be the complete antithesis of all the loser chotch bars downtown.
Yes. To the Bob!
Let's get down there. Let's go. Oh, I wasn't feeling pretty. I got down to the city just to see what the hell was going on. A big conglomeration that defied explanation. It reminded me of the Thunderdome. 150 artists in the walls that did surround us, and an Indian who stood on a tower. Some glass-throwing monkeys and some blown-out circus donkeys kept performing their shit most every hour. The liquor was a-flowing, and the money was a-blowing, and the blind guy, he really freaked me out. A sea of sculpted monsters and suburban keeper gawking. In this Dutch town, it really freaked out. I went down to the Bob. I'm going to the Bob. I went down to the Bob. I'm going to the Bob. I'm going to the Bob. I went down to the Bob. I'm going to the Bob. I'm going to the Bob. I'm walking to the Bob. I'm going to the Bob. Almost to the Bob. Oh, look, there's the Bob. I'm arriving at the Bob. Let's see what the Bob has. There are so many levels of shit rotting in this place. Dante's towering inferno. A pox on the human race. The mindless tweakers that crush the monkey bar studs getting pumped full of steak. The jokes fall flat and down grins like the watered down drinks that you get at the bar. To the Bob, I got down to the Bob, I went down to the Bob, yeah, oh,
yeah. And back to our story. The Bob gave Richard exactly what he wanted, and, well, maybe a little bit too much of what he wanted.
This place is full of shit.
Oh! Hold that thought. Rick, quickly, hide, hide. Oh, my God. Look, it's Greg Gilmore, the guy who owns the Bob. You see, I mean, the Bob, well, it's not exactly a restaurant at all. It's just a front. It's a complex, elaborate cover for a man's fetishistic, dark desires and fantasies. Little did any of you know, deep within the recesses of the Bob is a staircase. A Sarlacc pit, a place where drunks are lured like rats in a trap and stumble. And oh my God, fall to their doom. Why was this? I mean, what did Greg use the bodies for? Nobody knew. But oh my God, quick hide. Ah, here comes Greg Gilmore now.
Oh, the building is hungry today. Everybody lines up at the sound of the whip. It's a fact of human nature. They're simply drawn to it. And if, while on that journey, someone should fall and slip, well, it's just what I was needing. A fresh one for my pit. Oh, a special drink we're serving. A cocktail just for you. Just keep on with that drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. Oh, a dizzy spell you swoon. I watch you stumble clumsy, tipsy-dumsy down the hall. And then you stumble down the stairs, a fresh one for my pit. Don't take away my license, cause I'd lose all my patrons, cause alcohol sales run them all. I need more heifers for the stall. We gotta keep the lights on. Don't take away my license, cause alcohol sales run them all. It's not my fault should someone fall. They made the choice to drink too much. They are the ones who should be judged, not me. Who cares if they shut me down for 10 days, or for 3, the people will keep coming. 'Cause the people gotta drink. And as long as they keep drinking, in the shadows I'll be creeping. Hand outstretched to give a gentle push to the clumsy one who gets too near. A fresh one for my pit!
Well, needless to say, the Bob was one fucked up place. But in his time of need and confusion, help comes to Rick from the most unexpected of places.
Hiya, Ricky!
Oh, no. Not you, too. What are you gonna do? Let Greg throw me down his staircase and then use my corpse for one of your lip dub videos? Or even worse, give it a haircut and a suit and call it acclimated to society?
No, seeing you here like this, all whimpering and afraid of the Bob, I realize we're not so different, you and me. We're both in search of a self-serving aesthetic that's totally out of touch with anyone who isn't white and privileged. Now, let's get you out of here. We can go hide out in my neck of the woods. No one ever goes down there, so it'll be totally safe.
Really? Where's that?
A place called Heartside, down on Division Street. It's a real neighborhood, populated by homeless, drug addicts, hookers, and artists. It's real gritty.
I've never heard of it.
Well, of course you haven't. You're too wealthy to even perceive it, no matter how many eyes you have. No, people like you don't see Heartside as being a place full of people just trying to survive and get by. No, you just see a bunch of old buildings ripe for remodeling and putting in fancy and needless shops where people can overpay for simple stuff like donuts and pasta.
That sounds like a good idea. Like we could put in a really expensive fish market or a pop-up shop that sells free-range, artisanal, locally sourced, GMO-free, locally made, harvested out of a nun's ass popcorn.
Yeah, I knew you'd love it. Yeah, Heartside, it's a place full of people that you see every day, but you generally ignore or look away from when they try and bum change off of you. But they've kind of become background characters in your life because they're always following the same weird habits when you see them downtown.
Yeah, like that crazy guy who's always talking to bushes. He's such a goofball.
Exactly. Let me tell you all about it.
Okay.
I live in the heart of my city. You can find me way down on Division Street. And there's all sorts of people that I meet. I know their faces, but not always their names. He's out everywhere, it's a sunny day. In the park, in the alley, in abandoned doorways, soaking up more heat than a human can take. It's the guy who sleeps on his face. You see him bumming around with a limp in his walk, and he's always telltale stain in his crotch. When he's talking to the bushes, you can tell by his stance. It's the guy who pisses his pants. He's a cripple but gets no sympathy. He's a real mean bastard, ruining everything. Now that I think of it, haven't seen him in a week. The guy who died under a bridge in his sleep. These are the people I see every day. We're all human people. How did we get this way? You give it a try.
Okay. She's selling her body all over the place. That's fairly small clothing for an 80-inch waist. She whispers when I walk by, you can do it in my ass. How can she be a crack whore and still be that fat? He's jumping around and always getting in fights. In the middle of the road, ignoring the lights. Wears a batting helmet that clashes with his dress. The twitchy Asian drunk who has Tourette's. She's mentally retarded and full of light, even though her father beat her every night. The kind of abuse she took was insane, but oh, I've never heard her complain.
I'd be just like them if I didn't have the sense to hustle enough to pay my rent. Why are they passed off, unwanted, unneeded, inside my doorway? They're shitting, they're sleeping, and oh, it just makes no sense. So I got a piano that's in my front room, and a big picture window that I can look through. See dopers and dealers playing the game. See Christians telling them there's still time to change.
I see ambulances called for the daily drunks. I see suburban white kids dressing up as punks. I see transgendered cross-dressing beauty queens. I see Calvinist art students faking a scene.
Millionaires, zillionaires buying everything.
And with every gentrified block, an angel gets his wings.
Heroin addicts sleeping indoors.
And when they leave, shit stains on the floor.
Tourists gawking and pointing at me. Oh look, it's an artist making it in the city.
Hopeless and hopeless, learn change from me.
Rich housewives flaunting their wealth at me.
Car accidents happening on my street. Heart attacks, panic attacks in front of me. Abandoned children looking up at me. Bohemians trying to live like me. Gangbangers, gangbangers staring at me. Hookers and crack whores hitting on me. And nothing's gonna change as far as I can see. Oh God, I gotta get out of this city. Sorry. I'm sorry, I thought this was supposed to be a comedy. I got carried away there.
It's okay. This town really is a shithole when you get right down to it.
That's true.
But you know, down here amongst all the homeless and mentally ill, don't you feel the slightest bit odd or guilty that you have so much while all of these folks have nothing going for them but a pair of shit-stained sweatpants and a bus pass?
No. No, I mean, it's, you know, no one chose their position. I didn't ask to be born a gajillionaire, just like they didn't ask to be born homeless, living off a diet of boiled shoe leather and Quaaludes. It's part of someone else's master plan. I'm just here to do the best I can do with what I've got. And if people in Hartside or downtown or wherever have a problem with my art competition or the buildings that I buy or my friends buy, well, they could just put on their own art competition or buy their own buildings. It works like that, right?
I'm not gonna bother with this.
It's just how it goes, I guess. That's how it goes. Everyone knows. Some people have everything and some got nothing. That's how it goes. Everyone knows. That's how it goes. Everyone knows. Some people have everything and some got nothing. That's how it goes. Everyone knows. Some people try all their lives till they die, but they can't have it all, because who has it all? Some folks really believe it. Some folks think that all you have to do is work hard and it all will come through. It pays off, you put in the hours and you win it. Other folks, they believe that Lady Luck is a real entity who shines down on whoever she please. They think wealth is divinity. That's how it goes.
everyone knows. Some people have everything, but some got nothing. That's how it goes. Everyone knows. That's how it goes. Everyone knows. Some people have everything, but some got nothing. That's how it goes. Everyone knows.
Some people try all their lives till they die, but they can't have it all because who has it all? And some people are slave to bad habits that they can't control. Everyone is a slave to a drug, or they caught some kind of bug. No one chose their position. Was it made? Was it given? No one had a choice of their role in the game. In the end, it all ends the same. That's how it goes. Everyone knows. Sometimes you want something, but you cannot have it. That's how it goes. Everyone knows. That's how it goes. Everyone knows. Sometimes you want something, but you cannot have it. That's how it goes. Everyone knows. Boy, I'm really expressing myself right now. You know, I feel as though the author of this play is having some kind of crisis. This point of perspective where he realizes that even though he writes musicals and songs every day, that if he writes a musical particularly geared toward a certain popularity contest, more people than usual will pay attention to his music and come see his shows. And while at first that idea seems repulsive to him, it is actually kind of fun. And here he is, wrapped up in this whole thing that he never asked for or planned for. Just how it goes, I guess. Fuck it. This town and me can't get along. I've tried my best to get along with you. I'm still in love with you. I try my best. I clean my room. I want new shoes. I know what I have to do. I'm fine with losing ArtPrize. That's how it goes.
Yeah, Rick feels pretty good about himself. He had accepted that ArtPrize hadn't turned out exactly as he had planned, but it was still pretty cool and a good time. Plus, as well isolated as West Michigan is, it wasn't as though anyone else was going to notice or even show up. But just then, all the hoity-toity New York Times art critics arrived.
Oh no!
You are the ones who made this, you are the ones who displayed this, we are the ones who are blameless. This is not art. They are the ones who are brainless, they all deserve to be nameless. There's not a wall where we would hang this. This is not art. This is not bad art. The city's overtaken with such crap art. The public can't be trusted to judge what's art. And all it amounts to is just a wet fart. It's culturally important as a sweet tart. It's like you found the contestants at Kmart. And we should know cause we're the work on good art. Art should elevate the spirit and mind. honestly looks like it's shot from a behind. The criticism's coming, we will be kind. The public seems hell-bent on voting for slime. In the cold and light registration line, from which the shit is spewing all of the time. This is not art.
Bad art.
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 This is not art.
Yeah, a lot of critics didn't enjoy ArtPrize. The art professors, the professionals, the hipsters, they all had a fair amount of negative shit to say. And you know, I don't know if it was actually, well-founded criticism or if it was just plain old shitty jealousy. But ArtPrize didn't seem to hold up to the trendy art world. The fact that, stained glass Jesus and a great big fucking quilt winning didn't help. Yes, poor Richard was suddenly faced with the sad reality of his ambitious ArtPrize idea. That if you open up the competition to the general public, the public will get involved.
Man, I put on this big art competition for the people, and the people have spoken. They like gimmicky crap. Hasn't anyone ever been to a Renfest before? Because driftwood sculptures aren't anything new, man. I mean, and a quilt, a fucking quilt. I mean, yeah, it's a good quilt. But does it deserve $200,000? Is that fucking blanket so enchanting that y'all had to give the person who made the fucking quilt nearly $250,000? Last I checked, blankets were for keeping you warm, for sleeping in, or for having sex under, in the dark, fully clothed, through a hole in it. Not for giving $200,000 to. Where was everyone on the day when they said blankets are for sleeping under, not for giving $200,000 to? I was there. No one else was there. And on top of that, why is the criteria for your awe and amazement that something has to be fucking gigantic? Why does it have to be a big quilt or a big elephant or a big wave or a big Jesus? I mean, trees are big, buildings are big, but you don't stare at them like they're a turkey stuffed with a chicken, stuffed with a duck, and wrapped in bacon. And why is it that everyone just goes about their day after day, texting away at their fucking cell phones, never aware of the awe and the immensity of the world around them until a fucking quilt happens to get in their way? And then they're like, oh, fuck, Marco, look, it's a fucking quilt! When I came up with ArtPrize, I thought it would be a cool thing, and it would be a great day for Grand Rapids. All sorts of cool people would come out and do cool things, but I'm so isolated by my affluent, Calvinistic, xenophobic upbringing that I wasn't prepared for how much shit is out there. I mean, there's a lot of shit out there.
There is, really.
I don't think I've seen one good piece of art in ArtPrize.
Not a one.
I thought this would be a good day for Grand Rapids, but now I'm starting to think that maybe it's the worst.
What was I thinking? What did I do? What did I do? I thought I was creating something new. Oh, something new.
Well, I thought that I could show show the world something fresh and something new. Oh, but instead I have created something horrible, so
Don't you worry, my friend. I'm here to help you live another day. But you gotta trust in me, baby. Gotta mingle away. Yeah, you got to feel me.
yeah, you gotta believe. It's time for you to get up. It's time for you to start anew. It's time for you to wake up to what you have created. It's something new, something new. It's what you have created. It's not your fault what people do. You should be elated. It's what you have created. It's something new, something new.
I thought I had created something new, but all the world misunderstood the meaning. And the lessons inherent truth, you're never gonna win. The money, you're never gonna please anybody. All you take of what you make of it. Who cares if you should lose?
No point in making shit up.
Not my fault.
No need to defend what you do. No need to make them wake up to what you have created. You don't know what you can do.
And all the time I felt so damn elated to live this little life of mine, to prance around in this bullshit in these little shoes. You're never gonna win. The money, you're never gonna please anybody. All you take of what you make of it. Who cares if you should lose? If you should lose, if you should lose, it's nothing new. Everybody loses. If you should lose, it's nothing new. Everybody loses. Oh, once in a while, who cares if you should lose? Once in a while, you're gonna lose. Once in a while, you're gonna lose. Oh yeah, once in a while, you're gonna lose.
Oh, that's me.
We forgot whose line is next.
I didn't forget.
I was so taken by Jesus.
It's all right.
The Holy Spirit got my tongue. Rick
Ezekiel's-
DeVos was elated. Stained glass Jesus showed him the truth.
Hey, man, it's me, white, square-jawed surfer Jesus, man. Because you know what? That's how people looked back in Israel in 35 A.D. White, blue-eyed, blonde. People really did. That's how they looked. You didn't know that? Anyway.
Well, all the art depicts
Hey,
it that
man,
way.
do you remember me, man?
Kinda.
Okay, well, I won ArtPrize 3, man. That was before the trend of the giant pencil drawings took over. Okay, maybe if I do the pose, you'll remember. Okay, ladies.
Ah, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, a white, square-jawed, totally ripped Jesus, just depicted on the cross, as if such a position was actually quite comfortable, relaxing, beautiful even.
Sounds like a cool way to die.
Yeah. Hey, you need a nap? Hang out on my cross. It's a pillow cross. Nobody ever dies up here. We just look good. Can you believe that people worship this shit?
It's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, Ricky, come here. Let me hold your hand, baby. You know I've known you for a long time.
We have a deal.
We have a partnership. Don't let this ArtPrize stuff get you down, man. Sure, 99% of the art in ArtPrize is shit. And the media just focuses in on the popularity contest and the money. But listen, man, you've given Grand Rapids a gift. Well, listen, if you had put this art competition in any other city, it would have been like the next Burning Man festival. You know what I'm saying? But you chose Dutcherson Town, USA. And it's just not your fault that the people didn't know what to do with it.
It's true. Before I started ArtPrize, Grand Rapids' understanding of art was at a 3rd grade level. And now, thanks to me, it's at a 5th grade level.
Right. You know, every time I look at you, I just don't understand why you chose such a backwards town in such a strange land. There's always one or two in the audience that gets it.
The theater fags laugh at that one.
One or two. Let's hear a line now.
Okay. It's not my fault, if people want to fill my good idea of an art competition with crap like Rob Bliss's water slide or paper airplanes that end up leaving so many people in mountains of debt, tapping the city's resources and leaving them bitter and jaded, and usually fleeing the town to escape said debt. But the whole point is that this thing is still just beginning, and the dialogue is just starting. And if people would just chill out and let things happen, well, maybe our shitty ideas would give way to better ideas from people who are smarter and cooler than we are.
Yeah, and maybe someday someone will write a musical about ArtPrize. Trying to wink, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, and it'll be totally the coolest thing ever. Full of kick-ass music and astute social commentary, and it'll be totally misunderstood by all the boring, stuffy art critics, but everyone who actually comes to see it will agree that it's the best entry in ArtPrize!
And the worst.
And also the worst, it's true.
Yeah, it's true,
Yeah.
People come out from the suburbs. People come out from the streets. People come out from all over Michigan to vote for what they think is neat.
It's the power to decide what you like and what you hate. It's the power that's inside of you, an inalienable human right.
But when some corn-fed suburban rednecks are given the right to vote, you end up with crooked politicians in the White House and the shittiest piece of art with the public vote. A piece of shit. Piece of shit. You gotta look at the situational predicament, 'cause it's a serious piece of shit. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Ooh, oh yeah. It's a motherfucking piece of shit.
A piece of shit.
This is the biggest art competition in the whole world. And it's happening in the biggest cultural void in the whole world. And the whole thing is built on a system that trusts in a general public whose experience with art does not go beyond reality TV programming, mainstream music, like fucking, I don't even know because I don't listen to that shit, but I'm sure it's really bad. And fucking superhero movies, and McDonald's hamburgers, and gas-guzzling SUVs, and a general disdain for anyone who is black, or brown, or queer, or women, and we put the trust in these fucking people to say what is good and what is bad. And I gotta tell you right now, is it any surprise that this whole damn thing is a motherfucking piece of shit? It's one big piece of shit, ladies and gentlemen. And we're all sitting on top of it. Smells like old shoes. Oh man. Wanna tell you right now about this fucked up town. When you take a look around and you hear a rumbling sound from the people. The people head downtown and take a look around. They look at lots of things, some things they've never seen. Get a bite to eat at a restaurant, or take a stroll through Veterans Park. Pick up their car in the parking lot, and on the way home stop at Kmart. And the world keeps spinning round. Oblivious to art shows you things you don't want to see. Art does things that affect deeply. It's not craft, it's not hobby, it's not a sculpture in a bank lobby. Art hits you right down to the core. It knocks your ass down on the floor. Not often kind, but usually funny. The worst thing you can do is give it money. So please, won't you vote for ArtPrize the Musical? Is the best piece of art in this whole city. A perfect blend of satire and objective clarity. Oh man, oh baby, won't you vote thumbs up for me? I could really use the money. I'm not trying to be funny. I could seriously use the money. Won't you please vote thumbs up for me? Vote ArtPrize the Musical. Vote N3 56929. Vote N3 56929. Vote thumbs up. Vote thumbs up right now. Please tell your friends to vote as well. That's N3 56929. We'll write it down if you want us to. Vote ArtPrize the Musical. Vote for us right now. That's the end of the show. Give it up for the cast. Our house band here in Mesquite. We got 3 more shows. Tell your friends about ArtPrize the Musical. If you haven't, please leave a donation and help pay for the rental of this room. We're playing again at 10, at 8 and 10 tomorrow. Our number is in your program. Vote ArtPrize the Musical. Thank you. Good night.